What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Right now, what you're looking at is the fallen leaves being converted to training. I told you guys it wasn't really much that was there to actually even worry about anything because, to be honest, it wasn't any real draw with the cornucopia packs. Like, I opened up like 2 or 3 of them. I showed you guys in videos. And nothing really was going on with them where it was like, oh my god, some of you guys pulled some really decent players, but it wasn't anything really major. So obviously, you know, we're just going to take the training. It was no rush with anything else that was going on with that. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish up what I already started to do. Now, I know you guys are looking at the title like, yo, bro, what's going on? What's up with Calvin? You know, you've been mossing all over the place with him. Yeah, I do, but you got to understand, with the way that EA Sports has made the game this year, the capability of your players actually jumping is non-existent. So that's just something that we're going to probably have to watch as we go along. That's what makes the game right now more about, you know, crossers and stuff like that, as opposed to anything else. Honestly speaking, you'll be better off, you know, like with a, you know, a hamster out there. He'll probably jump more than Calvin Johnson at 6'5". So pretty much what we did was we started to get rid of his card. We got rid of the power up. The whole logic behind it is this, though. You got to understand a couple things, right? His card right now, when you take a look at what he's doing, you know, he's going to sell right now at this price. Many people don't know how to use him. You know what I'm saying? So I sold his power up already. So that's pretty good. You're going to have to go with more speed aspect. As more as we try to, you know, kind of look at it and say that we want to live in the past, we can't. Because unfortunately, the development team of Madden 21, they don't see like what we visibly see or know. They pretty much go out there and say, look, that guy is 6'5", but he should not be able to jump. Like, they have a meeting about it. They saw slapping 5. Like, yeah, Calvin was big, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Why make him jump in the game? There's a lot of ridiculousness that goes on in this game, and that's one of the major parts. Now, can you moss? Like I said before, yes. The problem is it's not consistent. So the advantage that goes to the defensive player, it doesn't make any sense. So what do we need to do? We have to adapt to what EA is doing, right? So pretty much I tried out the go deep because it was something to where it's like, all right, you know what? Let's see what go deep actually means. Now, Calvin did play better with go deep. The problem is you can't get real separation. That's the problem. So because of that, you have to understand, like, all right, look, this is what EA Sports is doing. They have created a game where, like, you'll hike the ball, and if your player's on a deep cross or he just burns anybody, like, it's a very ridiculous video game, and we just have to adapt to what it's doing. Now, next gen is very, very close to actually being here. Do I believe that it will be better? No, I do not. I absolutely 100% do not believe that. So at this point right now, it's like, you know, what are we really going to do? Jadeveon Clowney's at 91. He's going for 3,200. This might be a good deal, though. I don't need the Blitz tickets, but it doesn't really matter. Why is his power up there like that? So they want you to get his power up separately and 2,500 training? Dude, he couldn't play for me anyway, but it's just the fact that they're just wild and savage by doing this. Why would they separate it? Why wouldn't they just give us the power up in the same thing for 3,200? Low key, they still got, you know, Blitz, whatever going on. So you might be able to go ahead and get something done with that, right? Let me just check over here to make sure that currently they still have whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Let me just see what they got going on over here, man. Do they still got the Blitz stuff going? Yeah, okay, so Blitz is still going on. All right, so you can actually go ahead and, you know, continue to play this. I don't even know how many wins I got. It's absolutely sweaty because they made it a full quarter instead of just going at the 2-minute warning to make it a real house rules game. They do whatever they can possibly do to make sure that rage is initiated to whoever plays their game. I really firmly believe that they hate the people that they make the game for, because a lot of the stuff that goes on just doesn't make any sense, but that's just my opinion. Let me go ahead and get my daily pack, though, before I forget to do that. Oh, wait a minute. I just bought it back from the store. Yeah, with the Blitz. So now, getting back to what we're going to have to do, let's check out Tyreek Hill's price. Now, this is the situation. I keep telling you guys, like, when it comes to the archetypes, it's very, very important because the deep route running, yes, you can get by people, like on a streak, but the guy kind of stays right next to you. So this is the options that we have. I'm going to go over it again and show you guys what's happening, because I actually did this live during my YouTube stream where we converted everybody from play fake to go deep, just to kind of see what was going on and try to understand more or less what really was happening. You know, give everybody some insight into it and kind of understand what's going on. And it doesn't really work the right way because the medium route running is very, very important. So that's something that you have to understand. And then also, yesterday, Tyreek Hill was 800K. You see what I'm saying? You see the way that this stuff is starting to wind down? people are starting to realize, like, all right, no card value is really worth that 1.3 because the game is so inconsistent. But with the way that we're going to use Tyreek Hill, it might work out for us because we're going to have, you know, he'll be our deep threat, and then he can, you know, we're just going to throw the ball regular to him, you know, whatever. We're going to have to convert back from go deep to play fake to make the medium route running matter again. It's a lot of stuff. All right, so they're playing around with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel this, and then we're going to, like, we got to play ball right here. So they want to play ball with us. We're going to go 349. Like, I got to show you what I'm about, dude. Like, these dudes out here, I got to show you what I'm about. So we'll go auction, and then we'll go to 349 and or 348, whatever. And that'll be it for that. Like, he'll sell for that. He should at 349 with everybody else's prices where they are. We had to just drop it, like, completely. If he's able to sell for that, we will have enough, obviously, to get Tyreek Hill because his price is plummeted. Now, we all know that he had an unbelievable game, and, you know, realistically, EA Sports, they should, like, lean towards, you know, Madden Mobile or whatever, and give us over 99 stats and really make them the 100 speed and stuff like that. But I don't think they want to do that either. I don't know what the complication is because they had the tech for it in Madden 15. So as your tech gets more experienced, you should be able to do it, you know, without any issue. But for whatever reason, they cap everything at 99, which is very lame. But yo, whatever. They do what they have to do. I don't expect anything major out of Tyreek Hill. So, you know, as far as like the +1 or anything like that, because he just got the card. Does he deserve it? Yes, but I just don't see EA doing it because usually with the power-up, what are we looking for? We're looking for the speed, right? So because we're looking for the speed, that is a major issue that many of us want to actually go after. So he's gone now, right? 714. Okay, so we should have enough for Tyreek Hill. With that being said, you know, previously he was going for, like I told you, 800K as early as yesterday. I gave you guys the insight to sell him at the higher price and just wait for him to fall because nobody's going to really buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense to go crazy because, like, everybody knows Randy Moss is coming soon. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and grab him, try him out, because for the most part, he won't really go down that much more. He'll probably be in the 6s, but it doesn't really matter. We were able to grab him right there, so it's not a big deal. And we have a decent amount of training, so we should be able to power him up all the way. We're going to go ahead and add him into the lineup as opposed to having Calvin Johnson because it's enormous stress for no reason at all. So let me just give you guys some insight into what's going on before we actually get to that point, right? So look, we have no wide receiver there. Chad Johnson is there. We have this idiot, Brandon Ayuk. And let me just explain something to you, right? He stopped playing the way he was playing before because I switched to go deep. Now, what does go deep do for him? It gives him, you know, the 89 deep route running, but it does so much more for his medium route. Like giving him that 89 medium route and getting over 90 with the short route running with play fake, it makes him play so much better. It's very noticeable with him having go deep that he's just not the same card. Just to give you guys some insight into that. So, like I told you guys before, the actual chemistries, they've worked very, very hard to make it matter. It absolutely 100% matters. So we're going to have to give him that medium route and let him do what he has to do. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way around it. We're going to have to go back to play fake. You guys are like, yo, bro, go deep, go deep. Like, bro, listen, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. But look, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be all right. Let's get out of here real quick. We're going to go ahead and update Tyreek Hill the way he's supposed to be getting updated. I think we have everything. We have his power up. We have everything already. We didn't get any blitz bundles. We didn't do anything like that. We're probably not going to be able to get that Jadeveon Clowney or anything, but he wouldn't play for me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's a basic card. The one thing that I did notice, though, when I was playing a lot of sweaties, was that a lot of people don't have particular abilities on their D-line, and they were screaming. So, EA may have tuned the game, and I don't know exactly what they did, but it's a chance that they did tune the game, guys. Just to give you guys insight, I know you guys have been seeing it as well. Something is really, really weird that's going on, because I couldn't believe it. A lot of people that I played in Weekend League did not have abilities on their D-line, and when I tell you they were screaming, bro, they were yelling at me, like, bro, what's up? And I'm like, hold on. If these dudes are doing all this, like, why am I over here spending... Why? Hold on, wait a minute. What does that say 2,500? Does that say 25 and then 21 right after? Yo, them dudes at EA Sports, man, they're like, yo, we're going to get that training, bro, and we're going to use all of their currency in the Sims world. Like, why are you charging that much? Whatever, fam. Like I said, with him right now, we got the full whatever. We got to give him, what does he get, like deep in or something? Okay, he gets deep. We're gonna have to give him deep in. That's pretty much what he's gonna get. He's getting deep in, bro, and he's gonna have to go crazy, and that's it. We have nothing else we could do. Deep in. Obviously Kansas City, and like I said, if he gets a +1 whatever, he just gets it. We're not really worried about that. So look, this is where it gets interesting, right? I'm gonna show you what happens to him as far as go deep, and then like pretty much a play fake, he'll be getting like the short and the mid and all that stuff. But let me do this real quick. Let me give him sprinter real fast. All right, we'll do that, and then we're gonna go over here, and we'll start off with go deep, because maybe go deep might mean something. Like, all I'm telling you is that it negatively affects some of the players. It makes some players play well, and then it negatively affects some of the other players. So what we're gonna do right now, we'll leave him with the no, we don't want to do that. We'll give him the blitz, front art. All right. So look, that's that. Let's go put him in the lineup so you guys can get a full gist of what he's actually doing, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and go right here. We're gonna put, because if he's on that right side, okay, we might have to put him, because he might have to get switched with Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson might have to play the other side, to be honest. But let's go ahead and check a few things out. I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with Go Deep. Now, he goes to a 96 overall. Go Deep should be maxed out, 50 of 50. All right, cool. All right, 49 and lockdown. Sprinter's good. All right, this is where we have to start to understand a couple things right now, just to be, on the up and up and understand, the capabilities of it. Do I want to keep Go Deep? Do I think it really helps? It probably may have impact on the way he gets upfield. All right, so one of the major things that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put him out on the field, put him on a post route, put him on a streak, see what he's doing. But these are his numbers. So he's 97, 5'10", very, very small. He might be able to do some weird stuff. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. All right. That is the closest that I've gotten to a 99 with any of those route chems. So it might benefit us to kind of see, before we switch back to play fake, how he actually plays. Now, remember, because I'm not trying to moss, he might actually be better. That's what I want to point out. He may actually be better than Calvin right now, simply because I'm not trying to moss. I'm playing the game the way it's designed. I'm running drags, I'm running posts, I'm running crossers. That's what this game is about. So that's what we have to get used to. Yes, I showed you that mossing is still in the game, but EA Sports has made it impossible to enjoy that with players with height. So what I'm going to do right now for you guys, I'm going to go lab it up and see exactly what's going on with them, right? Just so you guys get some insight into Chad Johnson as well. Chad Johnson is still pretty good. We keep the what does he have, route tech on him? He definitely gets open and does stuff too, but obviously 95 speed is not 97. But his deep route run, he should be able to get out there and make some plays. He was a guy that was also getting deep, but at the end of the day, he, like, that speed threshold, all the defenders, especially those guys that run the Cardinals theme team defensively, they really get after you. They're super fast. All the best corners play for the Cardinals apparently. So that's something that you guys have to keep in mind. But he has all the thresholds with the route running, so he should be okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to test everything out. All right, just to make sure. All right, everything's on the up and up. We're looking good. I can take something off of this. Hold up, he has that, and we still have one. We still have 1, 2 left. What else does Tyreek Hill get? Does he get anything else that is decent? Like, what are we trying to do? Because I wouldn't put double me on him, because they're not gonna let him jump up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're definitely not gonna let him jump up in the air. So if I give him double me, or maybe give him rack him up, yak him up, some kind of yak, rack him up, yak him up. Okay, to break the first post catch tackle. Yeah, all these are just garbage, because I know they're not gonna let. Would he? Because more than likely we'll probably be able to get him activated, because we're gonna be throwing the ball to him a lot. All right, we're gonna have to go ahead and lab it up and see what's going on, and then we'll pretty much go from there. We do have AP left over that we're not using right now. With everything that's there, we could give this guy, like an apprentice. Give Chad Johnson an apprentice or something. So no matter where he lines up, we're good. We could do that and keep a Uke in the slot, always having him there. That might work out well. All right, we'll go take a look at a few things. I'm going to report back to you guys as soon as possible, let you guys know what's going on. But I would recommend selling Calvin now, because people don't know how to use him, and then when he drops in price, we'll probably bring him back. Now we got to figure out, or we're going to go back to play fake, or we're staying with Go Deep. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.